what kind of a gift comes wrapped in suffering? Rabbi Shimon ben Yochai teaches us that God gave Israel 3 precious gifts, but each one was given through suffering. One of those gifts is the land of Israel, and what a gift it is. If you've ever walked this land, from the snow-capped Mount Hermon to the golden sands of the Arava, from the lush Galilee forest to the shores of the Dead Sea, you've felt it. The land is breathtaking in its richness and beauty. The Torah sings its praises. It calls it a land flowing with milk and honey, with streams and springs and fountains issuing from plain and hill, a land of wheat and barley, of vines, figs, and pomegranates, a land of olive trees and honey. And it testifies to its spiritual dimension as well. It says it is a land which the Lord your God looks after, on which the Lord your God always keeps his eye from year's beginning to year's end, and refers to it as the place where God himself dwells. Yom HaAtzmaut is the day we celebrate this divine gift, the miraculous return to our homeland after 2,000 years in exile, the rebirth of Jewish sovereignty in our ancestral land. But Rabbi Shimon's teaching doesn't end there. The land is a gift, but it was given through suffering. That's what Yom HaZikaron teaches us, the day right before the celebration of Yom HaAtzmaut. It's a day when we lower our heads and remember the cost. Over 30,000 soldiers and civilians lost. More than 2,000 just since October 7th. And 59 still held hostage by Hamas. Each number, each name, a world destroyed. So we're left with a painful question. If the land is a gift from God, why did he have to give it through such suffering? Why not give it as a parent gives a gift to a child, with love and without pain? The answer may lie in the power of memory and appreciation. You see, a gift received easily is often forgotten just as easily. But when a gift is acquired through sacrifice, when it costs us something, it lives deep within us. It becomes sacred. We understand its value not as a given, but as a privilege. Through suffering, God teaches us not just to receive the land, but to appreciate it and cherish it and never take it for granted. And that message feels especially urgent now. After October 7th, we saw a surge of unity. We understood the importance of protecting our homeland, and we worked together to defend it at all costs. But over time, old divisions crept back in. Our discourse became bitter, as if without suffering we begin to forget again. But must it always be this way? I believe that Rabbi Shimon himself offers hope. He doesn't say the gifts are forever given through suffering. He says they were given that way. In other words, suffering is the price we must pay to receive the gift of the land, not the price we must pay afterwards. So when we fully claim the gift as our own, we will be able to speak of suffering in the past tense. When will that day come? Perhaps when we have triumphed over our enemies from without. But more importantly, when we have succeeded in building a moral, respectful, and holy society from within.